Well, I want to welcome everybody to this Reliv presentation, this Tuesday night opportunity to find out about an amazing company that has literally been changing people's lives for over 33 years. We are making a difference in people's health, but also in their wealth. We are allowing people to get healthier, and we're helping people to get healthier, but they're also living happier. Why? Because with Reliv, you can help yourself and others get healthier in body, mind, and spirit. All of that goes together. You know, life is about a balance between the body being healthy, that mind being healthy, and then also our spirit being healthy. And we can help you in all areas. What are the 4 ways Reliv can help you? Well, you can get better health. And you're going to learn about an amazing nutrition product that gives the body what it needs nutritionally on the cell level to be the best it possibly can be. You have a capability, if you so choose. Some people are looking for a way, especially in the times today, of how they can add some extra income to that home, how they can bring something in without having to leave home again. So you can earn from home. And what we like to say is you can earn from home. You can create a happier lifestyle. And what is a happier lifestyle? That is really defined by you. What makes you happy? What brings joy into your life? And you have an amazing opportunity with this business to give back, to basically pass it on and give other people a chance to feel better themselves, but also to help other people through our Kalogris Foundation. So we're going to talk about getting better health. We have supplements that are going to help you and your family thrive. We're pioneers in cellular health. What does that mean? We know how to feed the body at the cellular level. Again, it's over 32 years. We manufacture everything ourselves. It's done in home. We have strict requirements on the quality, the purity, but also the efficacy, meaning is it effective? Clinically proven formulas. We have more and more scientific studies coming out about our products all the time. 10 product patents, which let me tell you, getting a patent on a food is not easy because you have to prove it as unexpected. You have to prove it as unexpected benefits. 10 times we've done that. Our products, we know they're going to work. They have a 30-day, 100% money back guarantee. And like I said, everything is on-site manufacturing. In fact, even some of the ingredients we are growing ourselves. So why do the Reliv products work better? Because there are so many supplemental choices out there. It used to be people didn't realize they needed to supplement to maintain health. And even some years back, the AMA, American Medical Association, came out and said Americans need to supplement to maintain health, not just to squeak by and exist, but to maintain health. So people understand that. But now what do? And we're trying to read articles where it gets very confusing. As a personal trainer, nutrition counselor, I would get frustrated because I would read something one day and then 6 months later, something that totally contradicted what I read. And so it got very confusing. And trust me, nutrition confusion is a real thing. Well, with Reliv, there's reasons that it works better. The bioavailability, what does that mean? Your body can grab hold of these nutrients and utilize them. And these nutrients, I'm going to go drop down to the synergism. These nutrients are in the proper balance where they all work together. Nutrients combined can make the other nutrients or each other more effective. We know this about vitamin C and iron, but it's far more complicated than that. And the cool part is Reliv has figured that out and figured out the balance of all the nutrients that our body needs to be in the proper balance for our body to be able to utilize it and get rid of what it doesn't need, but get what it needs, whatever that is. Optimal nutrition, we are talking about high levels of key nutrients for optimal nutrition, not just existing, not just getting by, but having the best body you possibly can. Guaranteed quality ingredients, tested for purity, meaning they are clean, but potency as well, because you aren't what you put in your body, but you are what you absorb in your body. So you have to make sure that it's effective. It all starts with the core nutrition, getting that body started with healthy cells. So this is the base where everybody gets started. It's going to give that body, like I said, all the nutrients, the phytonutrients, micronutrients, proteins, amino acids, vitamins, minerals, all of that together in a balanced formula that you put into a shake, drink a few times a day, and you've covered all the bases of what that body needs for that core nutrition for the body. Then what you can do is design your personal shape designed for what your targeted solutions, your targeted health goals are. So I love that targeted solutions. We have things for digestive health, performance, all different kinds, joint health. I mean, how many people are running around with achy joints these days? Heart health, blood sugars, energy. I swear the lack of energy is a national epidemic these days for anybody who's not on these Reliv products. You know, reversing that age. Who doesn't want to age well and slow down that process? Performance, working out, just even if you're a weekend warrior with lawn work, you know, women's wellness, hydration. And you know what? Hydration with less sugar. A lot of people are interested in getting less sugar into their body. All of these targeted solutions, you don't have to take them all. What you're going to do is start with the core nutrition, and then working with your Reliv representative, you're going to design a shake that is made personally for you to meet your targeted goals. We also have amazing immune support. You know, our immunity has never been more on people's minds than what's going on today. And the neat part is, if you stack your products correctly, you can shore up your immune system and support it from all different angles. There's the combination of the Lunarich X, which is a peptide, a lunasin peptide that has been proven to work on the epigenetic level. It addresses your body's inflammatory response to activity. And then with the defense, 9 different ingredients proven to help boost and support your immune system to be the strongest it possibly can. We also have phenomenal hemp extracts. This has really taken the world by storm because people are understanding the benefits of it. Immune support, healthy cells, healthy aging, relief from muscle and joint pain, more restful sleep, youthful skin looking. Who doesn't want to look better? You know, stress relief. Stress is a big thing going on right now. But all of these are top of the line, premium quality. The people who manufacture the hemp have said they would not create something they could not put in their children's bodies. So you know these are pure, they're effective, they're safe. And then when we've got one that you combine with the lunasin, and that called the Protect on the very end, you put those two together, what a powerhouse for the health for your body. We also have an amazing fit-free community. What this is designed to do is help people, yes, lose weight if they want to, but just really get healthier. Because being healthy is not a destination. Being healthy is a continuous journey, each and every day, making choices that either move you closer to health or farther away from health. So with the Fit3, they help you make those choices on a daily basis. You have supportive social community that's has the same goals that you do, to be healthier, fitter, just in better shape all around. Includes the nutrition guide, fun workouts. We have challenges going on, fantastic recipes. So you don't get bored. You can have a different shake every day and still get phenomenal benefits. You have coaching going on. There's so many benefits from this Fit3 community. And any Reliv products that you can utilize with this Fit3 program. So you can get better health with Reliv. In fact, we've had people who have done that. I myself, I have been on these products 22 years almost. And when I started, I was a personal trainer, nutrition counselor, and struggling with extreme fatigue, debilitating pain. I couldn't run around there with my kids, digestive issues. I was always scoping out every bathroom. I had to be careful what I ate. And I already ate from a 5,000 square foot garden that my husband grows. I was already doing everything right. When I got started on the Relivs, I'm not going to say it happened overnight. It took some time, but over time, I got to the point where now at 61, I feel better than my 20s and 30s. I can throw hay bales, just stacked a whole bunch of them the other day. Around people 20 and 30 years younger than me. I teach fitness classes. I feel fantastic. I feel like I can go for another 61 years. So I can guarantee you that I will never be off these products. But I am not the only one who's seen benefits from this product. And Mayor Hill, if you could come on and share what's happened with you, that would be fantastic. You flashed on.
I did, and I quickly flashed off. Hello, everyone. My name is Mayor Hill, and I'm from Chicago. Prior to Reliv, I was working with several nutritionists because I was tired all the time. I would go to meetings and I would want to put my head down and fall asleep. I would have to literally go outside in the freezing cold just to wake myself up in order to sit through the meetings again. I was diagnosed with digestive issues, leaky gut, food allergies. I was put on 150 supplements a day and told not to eat sugar, gluten, dairy, pork, chicken, peanuts, caffeine, or alcohol. So I basically carried my own food with me wherever I went. I swallowed 50 pills at each meal. And, after 3 years of doing that really faithfully, I never saw the results. It was about 6 weeks later, I was introduced to Reliv, and I really didn't think powders in a can were going to help me because, like Pam, I thought I was already doing everything right and my life was as good as it was going to get. I was motivated to get on the products because of my youngest who suffered from chronic ear infections. And I thought, okay, we'll all get started on this product to really support Jack. And I got the energy I was looking for in 2 weeks. And that was 18 years ago, and it's never left me. I did get retested for the digestive issues. They're not an issue anymore. I am a good eater, but it used to be if I ate sugar, like I'm a really good baker. And if I would eat my cookies prior to Reliv, it would literally put me to sleep. And now, unfortunately or fortunately, it doesn't. So I can eat my cookies again without any repercussions. So I'll forever be on Reliv.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Mayor. And now I'm going to go to Tom Grabowski. Could you come on and share with us, please, too?
Hi, everyone. My name is Tom Grabowski. I'm from Dearborn Heights, Michigan. And my story is when I turned 50 about 17 years ago, I was starting my annual physical, and I found out through that my blood sugar, my cholesterol, and my blood pressure was way out of control. So the doctor prescribed me with the proper medications to lower all of those items. And my wife and I, we talked about it. At 50 years old, I had 20, 30 years ahead of me yet. And to be on those drugs for the rest of my life, we were looking at other nutrition products. We tried for 10 years, different items, different products, and we had really no success, if any. So we had a friend introduce Reliv to us about 7 years ago, and we thought to ourselves, well, why not? Here's another product we can start with. So I started using the core products, and then going fast forward, now 7 years later, I have reduced all those, the blood sugar, the cholesterol, and the high blood pressure to normal levels. And by using faithfully these shakes that I do twice a day. So, but what was really interesting is that I have lost 20, 25 pounds in those 7 years, and really never thought about dieting. It just dropped off. Those cravings for the sugar, and the starches, and everything else that I used to have that I just was a glutton at, I no longer have those cravings. I still eat them, but it's all within proportion. I just feel that these products have really helped the energy level. I have more energy now than I was when I was at 50. And just like Mara was saying about the having sugar, having your cookies and everything, same thing. I would have meetings in the afternoon and really doze off in those meetings. And with using these products, it really helped me keep my energy levels stable. And the other thing is that I don't have the colds and flus that I used to have. I used to have colds 3, 4, 5 times a year. The flu at least once a year. That was really critical. And I can honestly say in these last 7 years, I can count on one hand how many times I've had a cold or the flu. So again, I take 2 shakes a day, and I will forever be using these products. And again, thank you for having me on today.
And thanks for sharing, Tom. And I just got to say it, I can't help myself. Now you and Mayor can have your cookies and eat them too. So thank you so much for sharing. And I'm going to go on now to dear friend Joyce Holthouse. Could you come on and share?
Absolutely, Pam, I would love to. My name is Joyce Holthouse. I'm from Mundelein, Illinois. And 28 years ago, I was introduced to Reliv. I was 40 years old at the time and would have told you I was perfectly healthy. I didn't believe in supplementing, but my husband started on the products and I watched him. And we were actually looking at Reliv as a business. And I thought, well, I can't share these with my friends if I'm not taking them. So I started on the products. And, you know, while I wouldn't have said I had any health concerns, I was dealing with hormonal imbalances due to premenopause, waking up during the night with the night sweats and the mood swings. I had been dealing with just waking up under a black cloud every single day for a very long time, to the point that I just thought it was part of my personality. And, you know, I think that when I started waking up and feeling joyful and happy, that was huge for me and for my family. My doctor has been thrilled with the increase in my bone density. And now at 68, I don't look, feel, or act my age. And I love being able to run around, play with my grandkids. My 11-year-old grandson, I can still beat him at arm wrestling, and I'm pretty proud of that too. So I can't ever imagine not taking these products, Pam.
Yeah, you know, you say about acting your age. I would say I was acting the age I am now 20 years ago, and now I'm acting the age 40 years ago. Joyce, thank you so much for sharing. And, you know, if you're new on this webinar, I want to stress, you know, Reliv is not a cure-all. We don't cure things. Again, what I said earlier is we give the body this phenomenal nutrition that body is able to start creating cells that start to function the way they were created to in the first place. It just shores the body up to be the best it possibly can be on its own. And I want to ask, you know, how would you feel if you had the opportunity to introduce Reliv to some of these people? Because we get to feel like that as Reliv distributors. You know, Reliv has a phenomenal business opportunity for those that want to grab a hold of it and go out and make a difference in other people's lives, and in the process, bless their own. When you become a Reliv distributor, you get to work from your phone. I always say, you know, we're in 16 different countries. Your business can go anywhere as long as you can reach someone by phone, or even not even phone anymore. You can reach them by internet. There's so many different ways to reach them, but as long as you can reach them, you can do the business. It's a very low startup cost to get involved with Reliv. As a distributor, obviously you get discounts on your own products. It's a safe, convenient alternative to other gigs. I will tell you, we have guarantees on not just the products for customers. We have a guarantee on our business as well, a 1-year buyback guarantee on our business. You can set your own hours. You can build your team. You can work with people that you always wanted to be in business with. It's very simple to get started, simple to share with them, and simple for them to get started. You can get your own website. We have a phenomenal app. We're in the digital world. You get paid weekly, which is phenomenal. So you don't have to wait. You don't have to get started and then wait that whole month to earn income. You can earn income the very first day you get started in Reliv. That's the beauty of it. And again, like I said, there's a 1-year, 100% buyback guarantee on this business. When I got started in this business, I knew they had the guarantees on the products. And then when I saw they had a 1-year guarantee on the business, I knew they had to have something or they could not even be around anymore. And obviously it's proved itself 22 years later. I'm still here. There's 5 different ways to earn with Reliv. Most people understand a retail profit. It's what the grocery stores do. You're buying that product at wholesale and selling it at retail. The beauty of this is you don't have to necessarily have that product shipped to you. Those people can actually be ordering that product direct from the company, and it is still going through your network. Wholesale profit, where you're sponsoring other distributors and helping them share with other people, or maybe even just get a discount. You get the difference in that profit level. If you're at 40% and they're at 20%, you're going to earn 20% on everything they order, but everything they also share with other people and friends and family. And a caveat to that is when they're sharing with other friends and families, you're having a slight impact. You have a hand in helping other people get better, people you never would have even known. Overrides, where you have a continuous residual income that will continue to pay you for the rest of your life. Phenomenal bonuses and trips, you know. It's based on your effort, your dedication, but the cool part is everybody can earn bonuses. It isn't like just the top people. And the ambassador team, the global ambassador team that is helping teach, helping train, and working directly with the company. So to make sure that those distributors have access to the best tools possible to continue to build their business. You can create a happier lifestyle just by getting out and sharing with other people. You can work hard, you can play hard, and take control of your time. You can set your own priorities with work, family, and hobbies, experience personal growth. You know, the beauty of this is you're not making somebody else, quote unquote, rich. You work for yourself. Your efforts help yourself. But what's happening is your efforts are actually blessing the lives of others in the process. There's phenomenal incentive travel, and you make lifelong friends because everybody in Reliv has this goal to make sure that people know there's something out there that can make a difference in their lives. So what better friends to have than the ones that have the same goal for you? You know, I've been involved with this business 22 years, a little bit better. And when I took a look at it, I was like Joyce, I was looking at it for the business. I was not looking at it for the products because I didn't think I could get results. So I started to share immediately as soon as I got started on the products. But what happened is while I was getting my results, I started to see results in other people as well and started to earn an income, extra $500, extra $1,000 a month. But it continually grew as more and more people were getting results, as more and more people were sharing with other people, and just continuing to help more people, find people who are looking for answers. My income continued to grow. It supported my family of 4, put my 2 kids through 4 years of college debt-free. It still comes in today. What I did 22 years ago is still paying me. That's the beauty of it. And I love it. I love making a difference. And Reliv doesn't rest on their laurels. The advances they are making now, not just with the products, but also the advances on how to share it with people, has never made this simpler to get out there and let other people know that there is something that can change their life if they're willing to take some action for it. So I'm never going to quit sharing. And I know some other people who aren't either. Mayor Hill, we're going to bring you back. If you come on back and share what the business has done for you too.
I'm happy to. Again, I'm Mary Hill from Chicago. And, you know, when Reliv found me, I was immersed in a company that I created. I was already making a healthy 6-figure income. I had 25 employees and I had built it over 17 years. So I really wasn't looking for extra income. And with 3 boys at home, there wasn't another minute in my day. But I heard the stories just like you're hearing tonight and that was my decision that day. Who was going to share it with my friends? Because in my opinion, I really felt a moral obligation that once I knew about this, they needed to know about it. And they weren't even direct matches. I mean, the stories I heard that day involved, you know, asthma, allergies, and menopause. And I didn't know anybody like that, but I had somebody facing foot surgery. I had a few friends that were just sick all the time. And I made the decision that day that I would jump in the business. I would be the one to tell my friends. And I went home, I repeated the stories, and everybody said, get me some. And that's kind of how my business was born. Again, I wasn't looking for a business, but I had 10 customers pretty quickly just sharing the stories. And over time, it grew because I let everybody know about this. Everybody percolates at a different rate, but it was not up to me to not tell them. And what they did with the information, totally up to them. But my conscience was clear that I was the one that I shared what I knew. And eventually I had a really grueling summer where I was back to working, you know, 18-hour days, 18-hour days, and I wasn't seeing my boys, which ironically, I started my company even before I had children, knowing someday I would have children. And I figured if I had my own company, it would give me the freedom to be home with them after school the way my mom was for me. And that's what was important. And instead, my company grew big enough, it took me away from them. So my conventional business wasn't what I expected. And I was able to close my company to be home with my boys because I was earning a Reliv income. And it just slowly and steadily grew over the years. And I was home for them in those crucial middle school and high school years. And now my boys are all grown and they're spread all over the country. But Reliv and the income that I receive from Reliv still allows me the freedom to build my business wherever they are, which is, again, both coasts. And so I know a conventional job wouldn't allow me the time off to travel as much as I do to see my boys. So I'm grateful for the Reliv opportunity. It's changed my life probably even more than the products have. So yay, Reliv.
You know, I feel the same way. It's that time freedom and that family freedom that is priceless. It is priceless. Mary, thank you so much for sharing. And I'm going to go back to Joyce. You could go on, Joyce Holthouse in Illinois, if you come back on and share, because I know you said you were looking at this for the business. You just got the byproduct of the products.
Yeah, well, you know what, Pam, my husband and I were kind of the opposite of Mayor. We had tried to start a conventional business. We invested a lot in that, borrowed against everything we had, and we found ourselves on the verge of bankruptcy. And I'll be honest, after that failed traditional business attempt, I was not excited about starting something else. But we had been praying for answers for 6 months when Reliv came into our lives. And I'll be honest, my husband was more open-minded than I was, but we decided that we were going to try again. And, you know, we loved being able to share the products with people. There was always a benefit for people, and it was always about meeting them where they were at. And so, you know, because of that, today I no longer panic when I have to write a check for groceries like I was back then. You know, we got out of, we were under a mountain of debt. And I always tell people that was a huge hole to climb out of. But, you know, over time and working and sharing with people, we did. And, you know, today we've got freedom of time. We've got the freedom to invest in our grandkids and our adult kids. You know, it's just been such a blessing to be there for their growing years, you know, as they were growing up and going through school, college, you know, weddings. We were here, and you can't put a price tag on that. I still, you know, to this day, I mean, our son's been married, I think 15 years now, but I remember when he was getting married and he's like, you know, Dad, I want you to be my best man, because of the relationship they had, because we had been home as he was growing up. So, you know, it's just amazing, Pam, what the business has allowed us to do, the friendships that we have made all over the world. That's been huge for us, and the lives that we've been able to impact. I always wanted to do something with my life that would make a difference in the lives of others, and Reliv has given me the opportunity to do that. So we're forever grateful that someone cared enough about us to introduce us to this company.
Yeah, I know you guys even do a grandma and grandpa camp. I can't wait till I have grandkids. I'm going to be calling you for ideas.
Happy to help.
Thank you so much for sharing. And I'm going to go to another Joyce. Joyce Ferguson, if you could come on and share how the Reliv business has blessed your family, that'd be awesome.
I'm glad to, Pam. Somehow or another, it won't let me start my video, however.
Well, we can at least hear you.
All right. Well, that's probably for the best tonight. My name is Joyce Ferguson. I live in Dayton, Ohio, and I started on Reliv's products 30 years ago. And gosh, I would have never dreamed when I signed that distributor application 30 years ago that I would be still sitting here talking about it today. But I fell in love with something when I did that. I was a single mom. I had 3 daughters under 5. I was trying to figure out my life one step at a time. And I know there's a lot of people in the world like that. This was an answer for me. It allowed me to be home with the girls. It allowed me to earn about $500 a month, got by. And then I met my husband. We married, we blended a family of 5 daughters. And I thought that I was going to go back to conventional work. I'd always had good jobs prior to that big hiccup in my life, but blending 5 girls into one family wasn't exactly a picnic, Pam. It turned out to be the best thing that ever happened to me, but it wasn't easy. And I needed to be there. And I didn't need to be taking a job that required travel and all the different things my work had required in the past. So I decided that I would see if I couldn't build this little $500 a month business to something that would replace that previous income. It took about 6 months to get it to where I was really excited about what was happening. And within another 18 months, it had replaced both of our incomes. And my husband was a retired Air Force officer, and he was back working as a government contractor. But that Reliv income grew to be greater than any income we had ever, either one of us ever seen, even in combination. So doing the business allowed me the freedom to be with the girls. Then he left his job and was able to be with us as well. So they had a 2-parent home. and they grew up not knowing anything really different. I guess the biggest thing that I would say this did for us at that time was to pay for 5 college educations, so far 4 weddings, and everything else in between that the girls have wanted or needed. And now, like Joyce was saying, and like Mayor was saying, we have the freedom to travel to where they live. They don't all live here. We have 6 grandchildren who do. It's a legacy for our family, and it is a long-term income that is continuing to pay us off of work that we did 30 years ago. So I'll never stop sharing Reliv with people. What they do with it is always going to be up to them, but this business is incredible. It's equally incredible to the products.
Well, I so heartedly agree. And you're right. You can leave a legacy with Reliv because it continues to pay you, and it's willable. You can will this business to charities, to your family, whoever. So, and Joyce, now your camera came on.
What? I don't know. Who needs to understand technology to do this business?
Exactly. That's the beauty of it. You don't have to.
Amen. Have a great evening.
Thanks so much, Joyce, for sharing. You know, you can, it's really up to you if you want to create that healthier, that happier lifestyle for you. Reliv also gives you the opportunity to give back. We have something called the Kalogris Foundation that is just as much a part of this company as the company, the products, and the business, because we have that heart. With the Reliv Kalogris Foundation provides nutrition to kids, women, and children actually who need it the most. It's 100% supported by passionate distributors who truly care. It's very easy to give. Tonight is the last night actually for the Kalogris Foundation for double matching. Anything you donate to the Kalogris Foundation actually will be doubled up to $10,000 because there is a very generous donor, so that we can really help the devastation that's going on over in Haiti. But I will tell you, 97% of what these distributors donate goes directly to these nutrition programs. Schools are built, water supplies are created. The delivering of all these products is taken care of by Reliv and the administration. That is huge. We are truly partners in making a difference in these kids' lives. And you really should go out and look at the website and see the impact. Just a scoop of now, just $5 a month feeds $5 in a month feeds a kid for a month, $5. But the difference that it's making, you've got to go out and look at the pictures and see. And like I said, it is just as much a part of Reliv as all the other parts. So how do you get started? I'm sure if you're hearing things like, okay, I don't have these products yet. How do I get them? Two different great ways right here. You can get started and become a customer and start fueling your body with the highest quality nutritional products on the planet. Become a preferred customer, get a 10% discount. If you auto ship any product you auto ship each month, gets 20% discount. You can also become a distributor. If you're like me and you start hearing these stories, and you know friends and family and people you love and care about who really need to hear about it, who are struggling themselves or looking for answers, become a distributor. You can get those products for yourself at a 20 to 40% discount or profit level. You can ask the person who shared this webinar with you exactly how that's possible. You can share with other people, with the people that you love and care about, and you can earn retail and wholesale profit like we described. You can work your way up, get to that top profit level, and work to the point where you're starting to earn those overrides. A quick start as an affiliate, you get a 25% discount on your products, but every time you retail that product, you also earn 25%. At that master affiliate or top profit level, that's where I started, especially since they have guarantees on it. It's a 40% profit level, meaning I get 40% off my products that I order for my personal consumption. But every time I retail that product, I also earn 40%. And it opens up all 5 avenues of income that are available with Reliv. Reliv really has what we need today to nourish our world, nourish our own world, personally at home, and nourish the world all around the globe. You can get better health, you can earn from home, have a happier lifestyle, and still give back and make a difference in this world. That's what Reliv is offering you. If you have any questions about this, please get back with the person who introduced this webinar to you. There's a world waiting out there that really is happier if you grab a hold of it. Welcome to Reliv.